Good day and welcome to your Year Business Studies option presentation. This presentation will be explaining the content of the Business Studies GCSE subject. The students who are taking the subject will be uh, doing in year 10 and year 11. This will be looking at the different content of learning, of what the students will be learning, and the reason why it's very good for you to study business studies. The GCSE course is a 2-year program that runs from year 10 down to the end of year 11. Why would you want to study business? Business study is a life application subject. It's not just theoretical. It's a subject that allows you to think outside of the box, a subject that prepares you for the world of work and the world of entrepreneurship. Whether you want to work in an organization, which you will do, or you want to start your own business, this widens your understanding, makes you to understand what is currently happening in the world and it probably particularly in the global setting. Business study is not just a subject that you learn just by textbook alone. You're going to be dealing with real life businesses and put yourself in real life situation. You'll be thinking like a consultant to give business solutions and to solve problems in the business world. It's a very interesting subject. Business study will enhance your skill. It will give you depth of understanding of what happens in the world of work and also in the world of business. GCSE Business Study 2-year program is divided into two themes. That is the learning. The 2-year learning program is divided into two themes. The first one is theme 1, which is investigating small business. This is going to be taken in year 10. And theme 2 is building a business. This theme will be taken in year 11. The GCSE course is a one GCSE qualification and the exam board is Pearson Excel. In year 10, students will be doing, as stated earlier, investigating small business. This has 5 different topics, major topics that students will have to learn. Each of these topics have got some other subtopics that the students will learn from. Like you see in the presentation, they have enterprise and entrepreneurship. They've got spotting a business opportunity, putting a business idea into practice, making the business effective, understanding external influence on business. And under each of these topics, there are topics that students have to learn and they have to interact with. Students have to be fully engaged in class and they will learn different business behaviors and business concepts through these topics. Haven't learned how to start a small business in year 10 and also how to manage a small business, students in year 11 will now learn how to grow a business. They will be learning topics such as growing the business, making marketing decisions, making product decisions, making financial decisions, making human resource decisions. These are the decisions that an entrepreneur will have to make as the business grows. As a business grows, there are different aspects, different functional areas of the business that will also have to grow. So also will the market grow. A business will grow, particularly onto a global setting. The world has become a global market. So students will learn all of this. They will be learning different topics as business growth, business globalization. They'll be looking at product price promotion place and how this enhances a business to sustain itself in a global market. These are very interesting topics that students will have to learn in year 11 and prepare for the exams. At the end of year 11, students will be sitting for 2 papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 covers all the content of investigating small business, which was learned in year 10. Paper 2 will cover all the content of theme 2, which is growing a business, which was learned in year 11. The assessments are similar. The papers are also very similar in nature. The structure of the papers are similar. It's only the content that are different. So each paper is a 1 hour 30 minutes paper, and it's a 90 marks. And each paper it's a 50% of the total mark. That is, paper one is 50% and paper two is 50%, which means the students have to perform equally in both papers. There will be a variety of learning activities in the classroom. This involves class interaction, where the teacher and the students and everyone in the class will be interacting with knowledge. There will be independent work, loads of independent work. There will also be group activities, classroom presentation. Also, students will be doing product development, research, loads of research activities, and sometimes we do have field trips where possible. These are all the different learning activities that students will be engaged with in the classroom and outside of the classroom. Students are encouraged to own their learning, and they're also encouraged to work as a team, because as a business person, this is very important, as a very important skill for you to acquire. What sort of skills do you require as a business student? Well, you will require an application skill. This is a life application of business concept and behavior, as you will be dealing with real life businesses, and you will be put in the situation to think for the business. Most of the time, you'll be thinking as a consultant or as a manager in a business to provide solution. So all the things you've learned, you've acquired knowledge base, you will show your understanding through application, through examples. You also need analytical skills also. You will need to analyze situations, begin to look at, in business, we do not look at situations from one perspective. We look at situations from different angles, both the negatives and the positives outcomes. We'll also be evaluating. Evaluation means that you will now need to assess, I will analyze. You will now need to assess the situation and make judgments based on your knowledge, based on your understanding, and based on the evidences that you have in front of you. Good communication skill is very important in business. Also, working as a team is very important in business. All of these skills are the skills that you will be taught in lesson. There are different activities that will enable you to acquire all the skills, either through class interaction or through answering questions or dealing with some exam type questions. Please, I would like to encourage you to click on the link below and watch the video which shows you what the content of the exam paper will look like. And this video tells you, it's a 5-minute video that explains to you how the different question formats in the exam paper, the different question types, and how these questions need to be dealt with timing. This will really, really help you. Please do find my email address below for further inquiry or any information you might need with regards to revision or any learning resources. Thank you very much. For further information, please do not hesitate to contact Mr. Dagundero at bumidag.dagundero@thegeneralschool.org.uk. I will be able to answer any question that you might want to ask. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for your time, and I wish you the very best. Stay safe.